Hello everyone, today's video is going to be my Project 10 Uses update for the month of May. If you can hear my air conditioning, then you don't hear my air conditioning because it is so warm in my house. It has been like high 80s into the 90s this past couple days, and I am just not for it. We do have 2 rollouts, which is exciting. I was thinking I wasn't going to have very many of them this month, but we do have 2 rollouts. Project 10 Uses for me is just a way to rotate through my collection. I randomize with my little wheel 6 products. The goal is to use each product 10 times. And some of these have been in here for a while. The ones that have been here for a while are like single eyeshadows and stuff like that. So what is in my wheel is single eyeshadows, creams, and liquid eyeshadows. Then I have eyeliners, blush, bronzer, highlighters. I said eyeliners already. And then I also have included are my products like this. Like this is the Lumi Glotion. This is actually rolled in. I don't use those types of products, so they are rolled in to this project. But we do have 2 rollouts, which is really exciting. And this one should be a relatively short and sweet video. So first, let's just go over the 2 that we are rolling out, shall we? So I have my Sydney Grace Cream Bronzer. This is in the shade Apple Cake. And this one, all of my Sydney Grace like cream products, they're like for worse for wear. I do use a brush, which is why it looks a little funky. All of my caps are starting to break. I don't know if I'm just really rough with my makeup, because this is what happened this morning on my coffee. It's cracked. I cracked it this morning. I don't know if I'm just rough. If you can't live in my house, you can't live in my house. But this is like starting to leak. When I, hold it in my hand, I can feel the oils. So these are probably not going to last very long in my collection, or much longer in my collection. 10 uses is overall my goal. Last update, I've had 5 uses, so I needed 5 more, and I got my additional 5 uses, so this one is a rollout, and I'm very sad. I mean, it's a nice bronzer. It's just not a right color for me. I don't think the color is perfect. I think it's just a little too dark. And then the other product that is getting rolled out is, last update we rolled in my Ulta Mini Liquid Lipstick. This came in a free gift with purchase. I am currently wearing it today underneath my gloss, and this is such a good color. My gloss is not giving any additional color, so the color you see on my lips is the color of this lipstick, and I love this lipstick. The color is so perfect for like everyday use. And in 1 month, I got my 10 uses on it. I'm wearing it today, and this is going to be a rollout. I knew that product was going to be really quick because I do really love that product. But I got 10 uses on it this past month, and it is rolling out. Let's talk about the products here that have been here for a while. So the first one here is my Sydney Grace Cream Eyeshadow. I have a couple of these. This specific shade is in the shade Golden Horizon. It's just a really pretty sparkly gold color. And I needed 6 more uses. I had 4 prior uses. I needed 6 additional. I really tried to hone in on my eyeshadows this month, and I used this 4 additional times in 1 month, which is really, really good. So I only need 2 additional uses on this product, and this should be rolling out next update. That makes me extremely happy. I really focused on this. I was trying to use it whenever I could. If I had a makeup look where a gold made sense, or I'm already wearing a gold eyeshadow, but I wanted to put this underneath it as a base, that's what I did. And I need 2 additional uses. The cream eyeshadows from Sydney Grace, they're amazing. They don't crease on me. They last forever. Like, obviously in today's look, it's blue and purple. I was not going to be wearing a gold eyeshadow, but it is such a good eyeshadow. It is really, really nice. My other like single eyeshadow thing was this Flower Beauty, which is no longer a brand, unfortunately. The Chrome Crush Pressed Pigment. So this is in the shade, I think it's called Rose Gold. Quartz, sorry. But it's like a rose gold color. In the past, I have used it 3 times. So I needed 7 additional uses on this. I have used it in the last month 4 uses again. So I was really trying with both of these. I got 4 uses last month. I need 3 additional uses. This one really should be easy. Again, it doesn't go with today's look, so I'm not wearing it in today's look. But it is one of those products where you have this like shift sifter. And it's just super pretty and sparkly. I think I wore this yesterday or the day before. It's nice on its own, which I've used at a time or two. It's nice topping over products. Like, it's a really good product. This project makes me use my single eyeshadows, which I usually don't do. This product has been in for 3 months or something crazy like that. This is my L'Oreal True Match Lumi Lotion. This is in the shade Medium Glow. As you can tell, I am not a medium skin color. And I'm not tanning to be a medium skin color. I am pale like all year round. This is a little too dark for me. And it's been in for the last couple months. Today is the one and only use it has gotten. And I am wearing it today. I'm wearing it mixed in with my primer. And then I put my foundation over top of it. Like, it doesn't look that bad in comparison to the rest of my body. Like, I don't think my face being the color that it is and like showing my neck here, like, it doesn't look that off. I'm gonna keep this in. Usually something like this where it goes so many months with being no usage, I don't want it to waste a spot in this project. We're getting into warmer weather. This has been competing with this product. This is the MCO Beauty Super Glow Golden Drops. This is in my, that is in like my Partners in Cream project pan. There you go. I mix that with my primer. This is, to me, I can only mix it in with something. I'm not using this on its own. It's a little too dark for that. My last product that I have to update you on my usage before we pick new products is my Fenty blush. This is the Fenty Cheeks Suede Powder Blush in Tutu Turnt, which is number 9. This is such a beautiful, beautiful color. It is such a beautiful shade. I'm wearing it as my blush today. It's not too much. It's very similar to a ColourPop Super Shock blush, and that is it blended out on my hand, although you see it on my face. I don't know why I did that. Rolled it in last month, and my goal is 10 uses. I used it 5 times, including today, and so my goal, next update, is to get my additional 5 uses. So I'm really hopeful that I can roll out at bare minimum 3 products next month. That would be very, very exciting. So this one has been really nice to use. The reason why I didn't get my entire 10 uses done in 1 month is because I do have my Partners in Cream. I do have my, what is it called? My Pan palette. So I have other blushes I've been pulling from my collection if I want a certain color or something. So I'm just not really using it aggressively. We're going to go to Tiny Decisions, which is the app I use. I try to keep this updated. I haven't updated it in a couple months. Honestly, I'm fine with, because I want to use the older products in my collection. Let's roll in 2 products. I don't have the sound on either. We'll just have to deal. What is our product? NYX Epicwear Eyeliner in All Time Olive. This is that eyeliner. So this is my Epicwear eyeliner stick in All Time Olive. This is the color. I'm gonna swatch her. It is just a really pretty army green color. I forgot to mention that, oh, I also have all my lip products in here. I keep forgetting things, but I do not do repeating products. So if we pull in another eyeliner, I'm not gonna pull in another eyeliner. I'm not going to pull in any cream or powder eyeshadow, and I'm not going to pull in a blush. So we have an eyeliner, which is nice. Eyeliners, I like, it's give or take, because I don't hyper focus on the eyeliners. If it goes with the look, I'll use it. So if I do a green look and it calls for an army green eyeliner, then I'll use it. But in like today's look, I'm not using it. I'm using my Periwinkle Pop eyeliner. So let's roll in 1 more product. I also do not have the, what is it called? Oh, shit. Well, Flower Press Pigment in Quartz is already done. See, I thought when you made it black, it wouldn't roll again. So I've been manually making them black every single time, which I guess that means nothing, that other than noticing to me that I've already picked it, because I obviously have that in my project now. I'm sorry, I didn't realize the product I chose the first time. About Face Line Artist Blue is the New Black. So that is an eyeliner. Not gonna pull it in. I was gonna say, I'm not gonna click it yet. I was going to say that I do not have the no repeating on because I don't do repeating like categories. Like in this instance, sometimes I have to re-roll and I don't want to go back and, you know, put this back into my wheel. But the About Face Blue is the New Black is an eyeliner, which I probably could get 10 uses on that in a month, but whatever. I don't want repeating products. And this is my Fenty bronzer. I love a Fenty bronzer. Let me rub it off here because she's very reflective. So we have a Fenty blush and my Fenty bronzer. I love this Fenty bronzer. I am not mad about this at all. This is a beautiful bronzer. I can use it every single day. I am very excited that this got pulled in. I don't know if it's gonna roll out next month or not because I am focusing on my Project Pan bronzer in my Pan That Face palette. So I'm very happy that this is rolled in. So we have new roll in a Fenty bronzer. We do have my Epic Wear eyeliner stick. This is an olive eyeliner. Products that are staying in, both of my eyeshadows. So we have the Flower Beauty eyeshadow, which is a powder, and then we have my Sydney Grace eyeshadow, which is a cream. We do have the L'Oreal Lumi Glotion, which I'm only keeping in because we're getting into the summer months. And then I have my Fenty Beauty blush. If I'm going to predict what is going to happen in the next month, I'm going to predict that my cream eyeshadow and my powder eyeshadow will both get rolled out next month. My goal is to also do the rest of my uses on the blush. Maybe I'll get my uses on the bronzer. I'm not going to say my eyeliner is going to roll out in a month. Maybe it'll take 2 months. I don't know what type of looks I'm going to do the next month. I mean, the palette that I have like just gotten yesterday is my Lavender Fields palette, which I'm wearing today. It does have these like earthy greens and stuff in the more fall tones in this palette. So maybe like I'll use that green eyeliner with the those eyeshadows, because this is the only look I've done so far, and obviously I use the blues and the purples. I'm really hoping for a very good month next month, a very good update next time. Cheer me on in the comments. I feel like I can do it. I can get these products done. I'm really focusing on those eyeshadows. Like, they have been in for a while. If you guys enjoy makeup related content, using what you have, eyeshadow related content, project panning, this is the channel for you. I highly recommend you subscribe. I do have a Project Pan playlist link down below for each year. So I'll put my 2026 playlist down below. It has all the projects that I'm working on this year in it. And I highly recommend you like this video. If you enjoyed, hype it up so more people can find my channel in this video. Comment down below, what are you project panning right now? What are your thoughts and feelings on the products that are in this project so far? What should I have done with that Lumi Glotion? Let me know down below. I love and appreciate all of you guys so much, and I shall see you guys next time.